And now, for your listening pleasure,
And it's Letting Go Day. Yay! Hi, I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive. So let's get going. Let's thrive. Okay, let's clean out your emotional junk drawer, the one that you avoid. Letting go sounds peaceful, like you're a serene, enlightened monk gracefully releasing all worldly attachments. But in reality, it's more like trying to pry a half-eaten Snickers bar out of a toddler's death grip. Or like finally opening that one kitchen drawer that holds 17 dead batteries, a screwdriver that doesn't fit anything you own, and a takeout menu from a restaurant that closed in 2013. You don't need it. You just don't want to deal with it. We cling to things, relationships, old dreams, outdated versions of ourselves. We do this like they're rare collector's items, even when they're clearly past their expiration date. Spoiler alert. If something in your life smells funny and gives you emotional indigestion, it's probably time to let it go. But we resist. Oh, how we resist. We tell ourselves, maybe if I try harder, it'll work. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe I can super glue the broken pieces back together and no one will notice the cracks. Maybe I should just keep these jeans from 2005 because, you never know. Yeah, no. Letting go isn't failure. Some seasons were great for a time, but you're not meant to carry them forever. Letting go isn't failure. It isn't weakness. It's realizing you don't have to drag a dead horse up a hill just because you once loved the horse. It's knowing that some people, some dreams just aren't going to work out. And they don't work out. And the hardest part, we think holding on gives us control. We think if we grip something tight enough, we can keep it from slipping away. But life is basically standing behind us, watching us clench our fists around something painful and going, you can just put that down, right? And yes, sometimes letting go feels like free falling, like standing on a cliff, staring into the unknown, convinced that if you jump, you'll crash and burn. But plot twist, you've been standing on that edge long enough. Maybe it's time to trust that you'll land exactly where you're supposed to land. So what's one thing you can finally drop kick out of your emotional backpack today? That grudge, that old regret, that need to control things that were never yours to control in the first place? And maybe that pair of shoes that gives you blisters but look amazing because, priorities? Lighten the load. Your soul will thank you. So will your future self, who's out there waiting, arms wide open, ready to live without all the extra baggage. I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive. Thank you all so much for listening. And that is a wrap.